Maharaji, for a householder who is a devotee, what is the process for worshipping the Lord?
See, like to sit down with your mala, with your beads, and to chant. We try and do that because the mind has been engrossed in so many activities for countless wives. But then, if you're sweeping the floor, you're a farmer, just do Radha Radha, you're a businessman, just do Radha Radha. And then we're not trying to cheat anybody, we're not trying to give anybody trouble. And any service that we're doing, we just submit it to the Lord and we chant the name of the Lord. Then whatever you're doing, that will become a means for you to obtain the Lord. Whatever karma you're doing, if you submit them to the Lord and you chant the name and you don't do any activity that's going to hurt people, then what great saints accomplish, you will obtain that as a householder. Well, it is difficult to chant while doing your householder work. It's very difficult, I agree. Sitting in quiet and just chanting the name, it still gives you so much difficulty, but doing the work and then chanting. But if you practice, then, can you imagine you can do a war while remembering the Lord? Krishna says that himself. Then there is no work difficult than the war. That means that we can do work while chanting. So while chanting, we can chant Radha, Radha, Radha. And whatever we do, we just submit it to the Lord, and that would please the Lord. So I think that if you don't have time, you should not sit down separately for worshipping the Lord. Whatever work you're doing can be submitted to the Lord, because the whole world is of the Lord and He's given you a right to do a certain kind of service. You just do that and you offer it to the Lord. Otherwise, your life will get divided into two parts, a materialistic part and a spiritual part. But you're so tied up in the materialistic part that you will not be able to separately do puja, sit down in the lotus position and do meditation. No, you cannot do that. So the women and the mothers and sisters, they can, they're cooking, they can chant Radha Radha. You're in the business, you can chant Radha Radha. So all day you go and do service, and then when you go back, just say, I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock. Now it's 5 p.m. in the evening. Whatever karma I did, I submit it to you. And if I had made any mistakes, please inspire me so that I don't make those mistakes again. And may this become your bhajan, and may this become a source of your pleasure. Well, you'll be able to obtain the Lord this way. Obtaining the Lord is not difficult. You just have to simplify yourself. But if you're cheating, you're deceptive, you're doing bad activities, then how will you obtain the Lord? So do good, and then the Lord will be pleased. And whatever you do, offer it to the Lord, and you'll be able to obtain the Lord for sure.